Okay, 21st of February 2023, and we are officially locked in. The station is closed. It was strange watching that last plane speed off last week. Left me with this hollow feeling in my stomach, you know, like I was back at boarding school. The people who've wintered down before, you can see they were playing it cool. Oh, like, it's just business as usual thing. But you can see everyone pull into themselves. There's some false bravado on show from Victor, Mark and Jack, as to be expected, but maybe it wasn't false, who knows. Certainly performative. Hiram Bridget walked inside arm in arm, ignoring it all. Actually, the gender split is going to be interesting for my study. I wonder if the women will mark themselves as different and create their own sub-tribe. Evening planes. Yes, the 15th was actually the first official winter overnight. And I actually began to see the cunning in the whole Special Thing movie extravaganza. We watched all three versions of the film back to back. Maria went absolutely ballistic when she heard. But, you know, that night, everyone being sort of forced together, it actually worked. Don't get me wrong, the last version is actually crap. You know, especially when you know the story and you've already seen it twice, but I guess the experience of everyone sitting and watching films, it sort of brings everyone together in a weird way. I've been thinking a bit more about the contracts everyone signed with Keone. Contracts where everyone probably doesn't realise they've waived their rights to be secretly recorded, and it's weighing on me a bit. I was worried, like, what if someone works it out? But would they? I mean, it's buried so deep in the wordage, I doubt anyone's paid attention to it. They're just two really discreet little recording devices, and one in a canteen, one in a games room. Just reckon that's where people are probably going to be more relaxed, you know. People are going to be most themselves there. And most of the stuff I'm going to get is going to be irrelevant and useless, but I don't know, you know, just I might get something interesting. It's an experiment, and the recordings will give me a full kind of 360 perspective. That's why they're there. Maybe it has muddied the water ethically, but it's going to give the study multiple layers. So, oh god, yeah, high stress. Not looking forward to actually dragging some acting skills out of the cupboard. You know, the reality of having to provoke certain reactions from people is just quite daunting. I don't know. It's out of my comfort zone. What if I can't do it? What if I can't orchestrate a high-stress environment? Keone have boundaries that they really want me to push, you know, in an effort for this deep space bid, and this study is going to be a key part of that, and I really, really, really don't want to fuck it up. But I have to get results. Time for a tea. Right, that's better. Where were we? Greg's girlfriend was supposed to be taking part this winter, but it seems that Maria unknowingly took her place. I was kind of hoping that Greg would be cool about it, but he sort of laid into Maria and me on the first night when we were together. I mean, laid in's probably a bit strong, but yeah, he was drunk. And it definitely started as a joke, the whole lovebirds, no PDA, blah, 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 but it just went on a bit too long to be funny. Hopefully it will pass. I mean, he does know that Maria getting a place over his girlfriend, it's not personal. It's a professional decision made by Keone. It's nothing to do with me, nothing to do with Maria. I actually do wish I had the audio of that chat, though. It would have been great to start my logs, but the devices weren't in at that point. Anyway, onwards. What else? Christoph and Bridget. Yeah, they've started making these fun TikToks. I'm interested to see how that plays out. I mean, they're both very high energy, high risk people. They're very cute together, actually. I saw them making an igloo together yesterday. It took them fucking hours. That's everything on them. Yes, there's good banter between Jack and Greg. Jack is American, Greg is Canadian, so say no more. Drinking club. Christoph, Anders, Greg, Mark and Jack have formed some sort of unofficial drinking club, and the membership requirements seem to be peak masculinity, fit, preferably triathlon experts or something. Obviously not me. Actually, looks like quite a few of the crew have worked together before. Off the top of my head, I think Mark and Victor have. Jack and Mark, yes, they know each other from some crossover time in Afghanistan. Johan knows most people apart from the newbies, if not in person then by reputation. And as expected, Felipe is getting under people's skin. He's already wound up Maria, got into a discussion with her about her research and started unpicking it. I must remember not to get into subjects with him where he will have a strong, extreme opinions. Fuck me. Who else? Ooh, Sienna. Wow. She has one hell of a constitution for booze. I don't want to get into any kind of national stereotypes, but man, she can drink anyone under the table. Yeah, she seems like good fun. Scott, he is a moody bastard. Very much keeps himself to himself. Classic chef. I wonder if that is a personality type. Chef. Jack said he saw him throw a pan across the kitchen. You know, like just one of those huge boiling pots, and just hurled it. Hit a fridge, not a person, but I don't know. Windsor's barely even fucking begun. Keep an eye on that. God. Johan. I really like Johan. He is uber stoic. Possibly part Viking. Seems to be purposefully distancing himself from the crew, you know. I mean, he likes to be in charge, but he's keeping up his boundaries. I'd be interested to see if those drop as we go on. Matteo. Dutiful, efficient, and enjoys being second in command. He's definitely rising in the ranks. He's talking about making a fun roster of games and events. Anyway, let's see, schedule. Breakfast, 6:30 till 7:30 a.m. The lunch, 11:30 to 1. Dinner, 5:30 to 7. Shower times are on a roster. 5-minute showers. Cannot waste water. Maria's complaining about that. She says it's discriminating against people who have long hair. Weather. Because there is nothing else to do here but obsess about the weather. The weather today is good. Well, good. Normal by Antarctic standards. This year, Keone have adopted the Kiwi system for labelling the weather, which means today we are condition 3.
Drew, are you working?
Yeah, 1 second.
It's lunchtime.
Okay, great. On my way.